Alrighty, hello everybody. Update. It took a little bit longer than I thought for those models to update, but finally got them updated. So let's have a look and see what we've got going on, and it's looking stormy, stormy, stormy. Let's go ahead and get started with that really quick. If my mouse will unfreeze, sorry about that. Don't know what's going on with that. Okay, there we go. All right, let's take a look. Currently at the radar, we'll get started with that. Taking a look outside at radar, really nothing going on across the area. We do have a stalled cool front just kind of hanging right out over us, like literally just stalled out right where it is right now, not moving at all. And that will more than likely contribute to the threat of some severe storms as we get further out. Of course, late tonight into tomorrow. We'll look a bit more at that here in a moment. But right now, let's look at the 4-day forecast. Looks like for Sunday, 50-50 chance of showers and storms. Some of those could be severe. Starting as early as late tonight and tomorrow, high 81 degrees, low 65. Monday, 20 to 30% chance of more storms. Some of those could be severe, high 85, low 67. Tuesday, we're really going to have to watch. I've been seeing a lot of posts circulating saying high risk of tornado outbreak, this and that. I can tell you none of the reliable models that we have right now, and there's not a lot of them, to be honest, this far out. They are showing a risk that we need to take serious. Is definitely not something that we don't need to take serious, and it could turn into, that scenario. I'm not saying that it couldn't, but what I am saying is right now that's a bit far-fetched. We just don't have enough evidence in just yet with the forecast, but we're going to have to watch Tuesday carefully to see if that does happen. My personal opinion, I think it's a little bit far out to be scaring people to death that far out with stuff like that, especially with it being an AI model, which is basically a experimental model. It's not even 100% accurate, which none of them are 100% accurate, but the AI model definitely needs some work. So we'll keep an eye on it, though. It could be right. I'm not saying it couldn't, but right now, it's too early to determine it. High 84 degrees on Tuesday, low 65, 70% chance of showers or storms. And Wednesday, that cold front finally moves through, and it is a strong one. It really is. High 76 and low of 53 degrees. I've seen lows dipping down as low as the 50s. That's absolutely crazy for this time of year, dip it down to the 50s. So let's look at the high-resolution models. We'll skip to that. They finally updated. Let me take a look, and this is the first time really taking a look at them. So it looks like all this mess gets into northeast Alabama somewhere between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. is what it's showing in the morning. So this will be a big batch that we have to watch. And also there will be a threat. It's going on out to Monday. But as you can see, this is what I'm talking about by our models are just, they're not far out enough yet. We can't determine what it's going to do on Tuesday. All we can do is give you an idea what it looks like based on the model outlooks. And as you see, this model runs out at exactly Sunday. So, they don't go out that far anymore. Very reliable model here, though. But let's talk about the bottom line up front by the National Weather Service office here. Low chances of severe storms. We're including this to keep you aware of what the weather can do. We are not confident that even isolated severe weather will occur on these days. So meaning, as they're telling you here, very uncertain right now. So that's why I say forecasting to Tuesday saying high risk is absurd at this moment. Sunday, timing approximate 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's an estimated time. Main threats, gusty winds, large hail, pretty low confidence. Monday morning, 4 a.m. to 11 a.m., main threats, gusty winds, and large hail, low confidence. Late Monday night to Tuesday morning, gusty winds, large hail storms could stay to our north, low confidence. What we're mostly concerned about late Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night, increasing confidence is strong to severe storms impacting most of the area. Main threats are damaging wind gusts, hail, and a few tornadoes. Medium confidence, unfortunately. So it is something that is not out of the realm of possibility. It's something we really need to watch. But again, a lot of stuff can change. It could turn out worse or it could turn out better. So we'll just have to see. So looking at the Storm Prediction Center outlooks for your Sunday, looks like there's some marginal risk in place. Tornado threat further to the northwest. Again, mainly we're going to be dealing with hail up to quarter size and damaging winds, all low confidence with that. Looking at Monday, looks like some wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour possible. Low threat. That's due to that stalled out system that we're looking at right now, to be honest. That's exactly where it's hanging out at. It may be some large hail up to 1 inch in diameter or larger. That is all low confidence. It's not really high or anything like that. Late Monday night into early Tuesday morning. And then let's move on to Tuesday. A lot is going to be adjusted by the time we get to Tuesday. So, could have some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's pretty high. That's on up there, like medium level. A few tornadoes, a little bit on the low side, but they said medium confidence, so we'll go with it. Maybe there was a little bit of an error with that graphic. Hail 1 inch or greater, that's on up there too. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Keep in mind there is a level 3 enhanced risk already out for northwest Alabama. Does include northwest portions of Marshall County, northwest portions of Jackson County, with the rest of us here, anywhere from Guntersville to Scottsboro to Rainsville to Gadsden, being under a level 2 slight risk of severe storms. Again, kind of unusual to see this kind of an outlook that far out. So it's very much worth keeping an eye on. We really need to watch it with that kind of a cold front coming in. So how much rainfall do we expect? Well, 24-hour rainfall totals, not looking like a lot, maybe just a little bit. Of course, it depends on if these storms even form or not, as mentioned. Looking at the 24th, from now to the 24th time frame, we could see close to an inch of rainfall out of all this. So let's talk about the cold front. We'll move to your 6 to 10-day temperature outlook. Valid the 23rd to the 27th, which is going to be Friday to Tuesday. Looks like well below average temperatures. Kind of unusual for this kind of year, in my opinion, to be seeing that on the map. Usually it's the other way around. So well below average temperatures expected. And also they have included the threat of some extra rainfall, too, above average chances for that for the northern portions of Alabama there. So that's what we've got. Again, on Tuesday, we really just don't know yet. We'll just have to wait. We'll get ready to wrap it up here, and I got to go eat something with our sponsor here at Mr. Dylan Snyder, Alabama Living Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, give him a call, 256-979-4330. And also, RKG Automotive Group, you can give them a call and check them out on Facebook at 256-323-7323. And we do appreciate everybody for joining us here tonight. So let's look at the comments. Don't know why we have a lot, but I'm seeing Brenda, hello, watching from Valley Head. Andy, watching, thanks for watching. Jason, Saul's watching from Sylvania. Yvonne Gomez, there could be more tornadoes. I'm not going to rule that out at all. It is something to watch, but like I said, saying there's a high risk right now, that's a little crazy. We can't even forecast hardly within the next 48 hours or so, with the models being so inconsistent now. I'm not saying it's not possible, okay? I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is it's kind of crazy that far out, to be honest, with the models being as crazy as they are currently. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, Yvonne, everybody. Greta Dillard Collins, watching from Scottsboro, hello. Thanks for watching. Well, if you appreciate it and you'd like to send a donation, you can put that in the description, or actually the chat. Also, right here to Cap CWX. Again, if you don't, you don't have to. Like and subscribe, share. Andy Daniel, thank you for watching on YouTube. I appreciate that. All right, everybody, going to wrap it up here at 9:48. We'll have more updates to come in the days to come as we get more updates. So take care. We'll see you on the next update.